Hello, and today, in another Random in Minecraft 6 video, I'm going to be talking about the comments on this world. So, there's about 5 comments that I do like about this world, and also part of Adventure Mode as well. So, if you haven't seen the other videos yet, I do recommend you guys watching them first. They're in the Minecraft playlist. I'll leave a link to that in the description below if you want to go and check them out. But basically, what I'm doing in this world is I'm doing random stuff aimed on adventure mode and also just the world in general as well. So there will be a lot of videos. I'm going to try and do this on Sundays as well. I know that I haven't done the survival and creative one at the moment. But yeah, I'm going to try. I might do them next week if I can, but I don't know about that. I'll have to let you know. I'll have to let you all know. So yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the comments on this world. So there's about 5 comments. I might do maybe another one like this, but yeah, there's around about 5 comments I love about this world. Yeah, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you guys kind of the way how it works, and just let you guys all know if there's any like decent comments or anything like that I do, what I kind of do like about this world, or something like that. I'll probably let you know in a video. So comment number 1, yeah, might as well just get started. So comment number 1 about this world is it's interesting. Basically, you can see it's interesting. It's got a nice sun. It's a nice, lovely sort of world. It's got nice trees about and all that, and nice mountains and stuff. That's what I do like about it, just because it's like kind of like high up and stuff, and it's got some high rooftops and stuff like that. I do like about that, which is pretty nice. And I just feel like it's got a nice kind of a rooftop to it, and I just think it looks pretty good. I like the rooftop doesn't look that interesting, but I think it's pretty much got a high centre cut sort of roof kind of thing, which is interesting, and I just feel like it's pretty good, to be honest with you. I just feel like it's very good and stuff like that. I just feel like it looks yeah, it just looks pretty good and all that, and it's got some nice rooftops on it and stuff like that, and there's pretty much like a lot of things that I do love about this world in general, and I just feel like it's going to be pretty cool and all that, and I think they've got a very good stuff on it and stuff like that about it and all that, and I just feel like it looks pretty nice. Comment number 2 is basically the opinion about the world. So you can see it looks a bit different. You can see everything looks different, and it's in it's the texture pack and all that. And I feel like it looks pretty good as well, because the mountains, they look incredible, because the mountains have got a very good style on them. I think they look pretty good. The trees look interesting as well, and then obviously everything else looks pretty cool. Like all the blocks are in different textures and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's pretty cool as well. I just feel like that they look pretty good as well. And I just feel like that, like all the blocks in this look very cool as well. Like all the different kind of blocks and all that look pretty good as well. Like, I'm not really saying that the blocks do look different. Like, I'm kind of might be a bit obsessed about that. But basically, the blocks look different as well, because they've got their own different opinions and stuff like that. And I think they look pretty cool as well. And I just feel like that all the blocks have got their different opinions as well. I just feel like that all of them look pretty good as well. Comment number 3 is the animals. Now, what I've noticed about the animals is they've got some good textures on them. You can see that the animals look pretty cool, like the donkeys, as you can see, as well. They've got all different textures. There's a pig. That's a pig, isn't it? I couldn't actually really tell what it were. Yeah, so basically, as you can tell by the animals, they've got some good textures on them, and I just feel like that this texture pack is pretty cool. And look at all the squids here, by the way. There's like a family of squids here. Okay, I didn't even realise there were like a family of squids over here. Yeah, so basically, as you can kind of notice, yeah, basically, they've got some good textures on them, and I actually think they look pretty nice. And I think this texture pack looks pretty cool for them, to be honest. Like at the moment, they don't look that great on them, but I feel like they've got a pretty good texture on them. I just feel like that they look pretty good, and they've got some good ones on them and stuff like that. And I just feel like that they've got some good textures on them. I just feel like that the textures look that look pretty good and they look pretty cool and all that, and I just feel like that the textures look pretty amazing. Like, I'm not really saying that to be companioned on yourself, but I just feel like that I think they do look pretty cool because they've got some good textures on them and stuff like that, and I just feel like that, I don't know, maybe they've got some good ones or something like that, or the textures look pretty nice full or something like that, and I just feel like that the animals look pretty cool in good detail. I just feel like that everything looks pretty good. Comment number 4 is everything in the world. So basically all the stuff in the world, as you can see, have all got different textures on them, and I feel like that all of it looks pretty cool as well, like the leaves and stuff like that. Like, everything on the new one looks pretty good, and I think that they've done a good job at doing this texture. Like doing this texture is absolutely amazing, and I just feel like that they've done a good job on this, of making this new one. Like, this new one doesn't look that great because obviously it's like one of the old ones, but I just feel like that they've done a good job on it, and I think they've made it pretty good and all that. And I'm not really saying that to kind of be my reason, but I just feel like that they've done a good job on it and stuff, and I just feel like that there's going to be like lots of inspiration. I can kind of like wander about the world and I can look at everything and stuff like that, and I kind of feel like that there's a lot of kind of stuff I can look at and all that, and there's a lot of stuff that I can kind of like base on or something like that. There's kind of going to be a lot of things on there, and that's what I'm going to do, by the way. I just feel like that there's going to be a lot of things on here that I'm going to be kind of explore and all that, and there's going to be a lot of things on there and all that. But I just feel like that it will look pretty cool by the time when you think about it, and I just feel like that it will have a very, very, very good thing on it, and I just feel like it will just look pretty cool and all that, and I just feel like that, I don't know, maybe it would just look completely really good and all that, and I think they've got a good kind of style on it and stuff like that. And my final comment for this video, comment number 5, is everything. Everything in this world has got to have a comment on it because it just looks amazing, and really nothing else to say. I just feel like it looks a pretty cool, nice sort of landscape that they've done and all that, and I think it's a pretty nice sort of thing that they've done and all that, and I think it's just a pretty nice landscape that they've done, and I just kind of feel like that they've done a good job on it, and they've made it pretty nice and all that, and I just feel like that this massive landscape they've done is just pretty amazing and all that, and I just kind of feel like that they've kind of done a good job on it and all that, and I just feel like it looks just pretty good and stuff like that. So there we are. So that was my comments on this world, and at the moment there might be another one like this in the future where I might do more comments and stuff like that, but there basically was a few comments that I wanted to go through today about the world and just let you all know about it. But I just feel like that they've done a good job on this world, so I just want to say thank you to them. So that was my video. So maybe another one in the future, but I'll probably let you know if I've got more comments and stuff. But I'll see if I've got any more. Bye!